bouncy, 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 move. We have me. 1 second. We have 10 minutes. Okay, 10. And that's it. We're going to do a whoop, whoop, kind of move around, warm up, and that's it. You could do this anytime to bring some energy into your body. So you're going to stand, bend the legs, drop on down, and go, whoo, breathe in, and out. That's it. Not for 10 minutes. Don't worry. So inhale, let your arms come up, reach, and then exhale, bend your knees and drop down. Great way. So if you've got some tension, swing it out. So we're going to go side to side, drop down, lift up the arms, just go boom. So just let it go. Just poof, drop. Easy. Okay, let the legs bend wherever your legs are comfortable. Maybe your legs want to be wider, maybe less than mine. Again, move around, find what's good for you. Here we go. We're going to march it out for a little bit and then shake. So imagine you've got something on your foot and you don't want it there, and you just shake it out to the front, to the side. I tried to the back, but I got a bit wobbly. And then look, my bum wobbles. So kick it out. Yeah, I realised my bum wobbles, see? Then from your legs, you're going to take it to your hands. So shake them out. Especially, like me, I spend a lot of time typing right now. So shake out the wrists. And you're going to shake it up, shake it down, shake it round. Bring in the leg if you want a wee bit. Da, 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 da. You can sing to yourself while you're doing it. Put a bit of music on, but just shake. Great way to get rid of lots of tension that you might be holding. One up, one down, move around. And that's it, move. So look, shimmy. It did have a sports bar on, and it still wobbled a wee bit up there. So shake the hips, hippie, hippie shake. Play the drums. Whew, go on. Now, move it on. Find a position with your legs, and you're going to wipe. So the goal is here is to think of all the blah that might be going on in your life, and you push it away. You push, you push, you push. You reach it up from the front, from the back, from the sides, in as many different positions and places as you can. Maybe it's just one thing. Maybe it's a lot. Maybe your legs need to do some pushing as well as your arms. You just want to breathe it out and push it away from you. And you might get a little bit wobbly. Maybe you run out of stuff quicker than I did. Maybe you need to do longer. If you feel you need to, and this feels good, pause and carry on. Hopping, perfectly acceptable. Wobbling, perfectly acceptable. Let it happen. It's a great thing for your body to do that. Be able to be unbalanced, basically, which it is right now. Once you've had enough of that, you just take a roll down. Let your arms hang. So you're still in a phase of just release. Let go, drop. Bend the knees lots if you need to here, please. Gently roll yourselves up. So as you roll, you push into the floor, and then you start to stack up. My arms are swinging just because it releases tension through the shoulders, maybe through the jaw as well. I find that's an area that I'm tending to hold a lot of tension in at the moment. Clenching my teeth, obviously trying not to say some things. So maybe just let your mouth open a wee bit here too. Feels good. Yeah, you might get a stretch in your legs, your hamstrings. You'll feel it where you feel it. Okay? And once you're up, you're going to take a big hug. So you do is you breathe in. Hopefully you've got some nice air around you too. You breathe in and then you wrap it around you. So inhale goodness and around. Slowly, my legs started wide. Slowly bring them a wee bit closer towards each other. It will send you unbalanced. Just let that be. And it's a gentle hug, or maybe you need a stronger hug. But then my hug went all the way down. And it came up and then down. And we don't often do hugs for ourselves. If you have kids, you'll probably give them lots of hugs, but it's you giving them. I know you get them back. But this is your time to really hug you, because you're awesome. Okay? Imagine you're your kid. I don't have kids, so that's me hugging me. Felt good, really did. Then take your legs wide. Let's come into a little bit of grounding. So you come up, open, and then boom. Inhale, take your space. Be here right now. Be with me if you can. And then now check out the shoulders up and down. So I'm again releasing, dropping into the earth, feeling my feet down, pushing my hands down. A deep sense of connection. So we've released some stuff with any luck, and now you bring it really into you. Great way to get rid of anything you might be feeling in your shoulders too. And then you just take some deep breaths in. And again, I'm creating my coronavirus space. It would be a little bit more than this, I know, but opening out, twisting, turning. You can pretend you're painting around you, or be a helicopter, also works. Your hips turn, your ankles will move a bit, and then you can start to swing up and down. So again, now I can get a side stretch and reach and release. Up and down and release. And you ever notice how instructors' voices do that as we teach? We go up and down. Just saying, just notice, we do it a lot. And then inhale, open up that chest and shoulders, drop it down and lift. So again, you come down to the floor if that was comfortable for you, and then reach. And you know what I imagined here? That I was picking up lots of leaves. You know when you're a kid and in the autumn or fall, it's all the brown crunchy leaves? I picked them up and threw them around me. And now this is backstroke. And I tried to coordinate a little bit with my legs, so it kind of went a 1, 2, 3, and circle. And then I realized I wasn't coordinating amazingly well, so I just kind of let my arms go. I think all the time I was singing, "This is me," as I moved, because I got that song stuck in my head because I love it, because we're all gorgeous. And now I started to get it. I got myself together. So if you can coordinate with this, great. If you can't, can't. And then I decided, I think we all need a little bit of sexiness and sensuality. So swing, sway, turn. Yes, so you can see me singing now. Luckily, no one's around me. Actually, even if they were, who cares? Now, that pipe is simply because, 3 minutes, people, by the way, 3 minutes to keep working with me. The pipe is because it was windy and the mat was blowing. Now I went out to the sides. So what I'm exploring is goodness. I got rid of stuff and now I'm bringing happiness in. And imagination, pretending. Here I became a speed skater. That was all. So again, it was movement in many dimensions, up and overs, big shoulder movements, opening up my hips a little bit as well, flowing, a water feeling if you want to bring that in towards you. Otherwise, you're doing hamstring curl with arm circles. If you want to go old school, if you have leg warmers, put them on. Then balance. Shh. On one leg, the other leg holds. So it is a dancer, but I've got a really, really open hip. And I just reached forward. I lifted and I was like, I might fall, I might not. And it was okay. Whatever happened was going to be okay. And then it's a swing, 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 and then here we go. This was great. This side was to the sun. It was beautiful, beautiful. So I truly do hope you have a lovely day there too to do this. Then I want you to come into this next move of being wide through the legs and you expand. So this is contraction and then we expand, we expand, we expand, we go open. And then contract. Your feet come in, close off, be small. And then be big, be open, be like brilliant to the day. Bring energy towards you and then spread it out. Be the Vitruvian man, Michelin man. Close off, little squeeze of a ball, and then I am here and I am gorgeous. You could say that to yourself too, by the way. Perfectly acceptable. Then inhale up and circle. Again, it's like the sun rays coming up, coming open. Let your imagination go. Nothing wrong, nothing right. Big inhale, back bend if it felt good, and then just drop down. Please be careful if you have neck issues or blood pressure problems taking sweeping back movements and forward movements, especially on the up. Sometimes I get a wee bit dizzy. And then I was like, oh, checking time, sorry about that. Just rock side to side gently. Swinging. Again, flowing like water. So we're learning to be adaptable in this time at the moment. You just swing and just whatever happens, happens. La la la. And as you come up again, just flow side to side. It's really windy here, so and you can let yourself just blow with the breeze. Please take a deep breath in. Set your feet close-ish together. If that's a bit unstable, take them apart. Breathe in, bringing your hands down. Option is prayer hands or just simply hands on heart. And it's a moment of inner stillness and peace. And just come into you. And just here, do keep your eyes open. It's an innerness but with an openness. Or if you would rather close your eyes again, that's absolutely fine. Hello, it's me, and it follows on from the one before, but it doesn't have to. Whoop, bonk. You can always do this one entirely as a separate one. It is a flow with a lot of random three-dimensional movement, and it will take you 10 minutes, which is awesome. So come to the top of a mat or space, wherever you are. Just take a moment to be here. We're going to start with we are. Deep breath in, take your arms up, look up if it feels good, and then folding down. Inhale, coming a little bit up, folding back again, and start off with kindness to ourselves as we step back into a lunge, and then the other one into down dog, if you know your down dog. And a wee bit of a wiggle, so a bit of freedom to move, to roll, to come forward, to come back. Again, your body does know what it wants right now, so just explore some different things. And that really is my invitation for today. Forward into your plank position, knees down option. When you're going to bend your elbows to come on down. Then imagine you've got that pipe in front of you and you rolled it away to lift up into up dog, swan, whatever it might be you know it as. Tuck your toes, push back, down dog. Left leg will come up into the air into a three-legged dog, opening up the hip, bending the knee, straightening the knee. Open, let the body move today. Then that left leg is going to step forward into your lunge and check out the left arm. It's going to go in different places. So it's a lunge with a twist, lunge with a reach, a forward and back lunge. I'm going to take that arm underneath my legs, let my arms straighten, let my left leg bend and straighten. It's random. It's like there's lots of space, well there is, around me, and I am simply exploring it and moving through it and trying to cover as much space as I can, basically. Let your body respond and flow. Knee down here is an option and a possibility. It gave me a different stretch through my right hip, so try it. Two legs come in together into the fold, hanging down, breathing in, coming up, press into the floor to help you lift. And then, now if you like prayer hands, do it. If not, just imagine you're painting the wall in front of you and your hands can just be soft. Folding and then lifting. Stepping back with the right leg, bending the left knee, stepping back into that down dog again. Get a little moment to play. I love doing the heels up and flexing through the toes, forward and back, round back, straight back, move. Again, tune in. What does your body want? I love wiggling. I really do. Okay, right leg this time is going to come up into three-legged dog. Again, open the hip, turn the leg up. Don't worry how far you rotate, okay? Your body will do what it can do right now. Stepping the right leg forward. We come into that reach with the right arm, forward, backwards, sideways, underneath, lifting. It's like, oh, where can I go? And I might have done totally different this side to what I did the other side. How cool is that? Knee comes down again, option, reach, touch, up, back. And as I was doing this, I suddenly went, you know what? I didn't come forward on this one, I don't think. Did I do the up dog? I was like, oh, again, how interesting. So we go back into down dog, come forward, drop, and then up and open. If you want to take your head up, again, if it feels good on your neck, please do. If you don't, don't. Right leg steps forward, left leg comes in as well. I gave mine a little flick because it's what it felt it needed. Step into the feet strongly to breathe in, come up, and then I start adding funky things in. So, if you can see, you can. Now, this time I decided to jump back. So I jump into a plank, not into a low position, but just into a plank. And I take a moment to go, okay, it's what I want to do. Because I just find if I take those few breaths to prep it, I feel better. Three-legged dog again, left leg up. Now, this time, how we did it with the arm before, the leg has a play. So the leg comes up, it opens, it straightens, it goes around to the side, straight. That's a combination between straight and bent. So it goes up, it comes under, it goes through. Do you know what? This was quite hard at times. So you maybe don't do as much as I am. Maybe you do more. Wherever you're at, please work to where you are today. And then, coming down, dropping, again, lifting up, shoulders come down, head up, head down, your choice. And then I prepped again. I was like, okay, animal ready to pounce. I am going to land my feet gracefully between my hands. Whee! I don't know how they do that handstand jump thing. I really don't. I don't. I just don't. I just jump in. And the best I can do is what I can do. Bending the knees to take a big whoosh to come up. And then a whee to fall down. Again, if you want to step back, please step back. If you want to jump back, then cool. Jump. I do like jumping into plank, not straight down. Otherwise, I find my shoulders just aren't good for it. So it works for me. We all have the opportunity to explore and choose what works for us. Okay, coming forward, bending, dropping down, knees down. Always, always, always the option there. Up, open, look forward, look up a wee bit maybe, back into down dog, and then that right leg goes, yay, my turn. So it goes up behind, the knee can come through, the knee can go up, the knee can come out, the knee can come under, the leg could be straight, the leg could tap. Again, there's space all around you. Explore it with your knee and your foot. They're the kind of drivers, and your hips will just follow. So with your supporting foot, it will do some funky stuff, and then I did knee circles here. So my knee was the gesture part. So I'm going, oh, look, knee circles, whee! And then my leg went, you know what? I'm gonna step on in. Wah! So never think anything. So sometimes the leg doesn't make it, that's so you use your hand to help. Stepping down, stepping forward, drop. Bend the knees if you need to. Push the feet into the floor. Big breath in, coming up. And again, I bent my knees because I feel this springy action. Ooh, hands behind them. I love this chest opening. Link your fingers, and I'm spreading my fingers. I'm trying to be open. Open through lots. So knees soften, open the chest. A little gentle squeeze between the shoulder blades. The head goes back again if it feels comfy. And then the fold over. You can just be careful with your shoulders if they're not used to doing this. Bend the knees again if it feels a wee bit too tight. Now change the hands, spread the fingers still, and just drop on down. Let the arms circle back and down. Any shoulder issues, please, I hope you didn't do that. And again, your option would be to step back or to jump back. Take those moments to go whoosh, bonk. Down dog, left foot comes forward. Now notice my left foot went out to the side, and here I get a wiggle. So the left leg now is turned out, and what I did is explored the space. So my left arm is again exploring with my leg in a different placement. So it will feel different. Great way to mobilize, open the hips a wee bit. We often do things in one way. So I encourage you to try something different. Drop down, lift up. This bit's the same just because it feels kind of nice in the back. Especially when you're at a computer a lot. Great to get some extension into there to undo that hunchback of the desk. Right leg goes out to the side, right arm comes up, lifts, opens, forward, sidewards, downwards, backwards, up and down. Gentle, steady rhythm. What I realized is the body kind of likes rhythm. So if you want to put some music on, great. If you want to tune into your own rhythm, also great. Maybe today you want silence, tomorrow you want some music. Both are amazing. Forward into your plank, knees down option, bend the elbows to come down, breathe in, lift now. Check it out from here. We're going to stay here and go, what's over my shoulder? Looking back over my... Sorry, I won't sing. So we look down, we look up, we look to the side. I was just looking out and around at the wind. Sitting back, I was pretending I was my cat. And going, because she does this, and then they round off. But oh my God, they round so much. So thinking about her, what I did was I moved my hands closer. She really goes into this massive arch. So bringing my hands in actually helped me get that. And I found that I could really go into my abdominals, especially when I lifted a little bit. And they do that shaky thing, yeah? So shake it out. Shake it out. It's always good. Stepping back into down dog and then... jump if you want, or stepping forward. What did I do? Whee! Ready? 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 I boing, jump. And then folding. Deep breath in, push into the feet to... I decided to slap myself. I don't know why I do these things sometimes. Feels good. Bit of blood flow. I think I was drumming to the beat of my own drum as well. Bum, bum, bum. Natural blusher. Slap your face. And from there. So we want to find a centering position here. So feet about 4 inches apart, eyes open, arms just hanging down by your sides. And I would like you and encourage you to be open. So again, it's eyes open, look around. I couldn't help but smile, you know, it felt so good. So look around so you can really see where you are. Even if you're in your room, it's still where you are right now and where we all are. It's perfect. It is. Hey, me again. Welcome back to the mat. So you could be following on the ones I did before. So please, this time we're going to come down and take a seat. So this is a Pilates-inspired random three-dimensional flow. So with a flourish, arms reach out in front of you. You just draw your core in and just roll on down. One point, if you have a bony bum, please put something underneath your cheeks because this can be a little bit uncomfortable. Hands may need to hold onto your legs to help you come up, and so be it. Just let that happen. Roll back down. The lower back is, so it's kind of like the back of the trousers, the lower back, not all the way, and then up. Now my hands are on my head because you want to lift. So it's not a real chicken head forward. I used to always think I was balancing a glass of wine on my head, which helped me not spill it until now. Now, wherever you lay down, keep your feet still because you'll start to bring your hips up. So it's a bridge with the legs a long way away, basically. And your legs will come in a moment, but just for now, just to experience what this is like. Because we often do things the same. So I try to encourage myself and my clients to do something different. And that is in life, not just on the mat or in exercise. Like I brushed my teeth with my left hand a little bit this morning. I know. You have to be careful the toothbrush doesn't go up your nose. So if you're going to try it, be careful. Now arms come up in the air. Feet come a wee bit closer this time. And now this is really quite close. You get a nicer roll through the spine. Keep reaching those arms up. And then, so spine will just roll up off the floor. Not into a big extension, just into a straight line. And there's going to be some wiggles coming up soon. So the bridge takes you up. And then, whoop, I move my feet a little bit away from me because that was where I wanted to be. Again, where do you want to go? Please tune into your body. If you're not sure, not too close, not too far away, it's that sweet spot in the middle. Now, right arm reaches up. I've bridged up and I reach my right arm and my right hip. Then I change. So the hips are up and I'm twisting. Now I'm going at a rhythm that suits me. Maybe yours is a little bit slower. Maybe yours is a little bit quicker. But my hip is rotating as my arm went up. Then I went typewriter side to side. My arms were swaying across and my hips were kind of following. I lift my head because I want to check my hips are staying level and not rocking. Because that was my plan. Now here's the funky bit. You just swing. Wherever your arms go, your hips might follow. It's just a lot of swing, a lot of sway. Any back issues, please be careful with what you're doing here. If it starts to hurt, please come out of it. It's not the move for you to do today. And obviously see a physio or someone. Whee! Look at me, I got funky, 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 funky. Wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it. Shake out the tension and okay, rolling up. Same as we did. If you need to hide your belly, hold onto your legs if you need to, otherwise a beautiful float. Legs go out straight. My legs were a little bit apart. If you struggle to sit like this, please sit on a towel. Now, right arm is the leader. Tap forward, tap back, tap across. So I'm going in my space. So I'm going diagonal to over. Reach diagonal or throat forward and then up. As my right hand comes down, my left arm goes up and stretches somewhere and I let my bottom move. So it wasn't a stillness. My driving force was more through my fingers or through my arm. I switch, left arm does its thing, up and open, to the side, to the front. Again, I went slightly different this way and I suddenly went, oh no, I need to do this, don't I? So my left arm came down to the left side, then my right arm came up and over my head. And it was a case of I could look down, I could look up, I could look back. there's a lot of ways we can move, so why limit ourselves? Possibilities are out there for us, we just need to reach for them. It's a nice way to live or move. See if we can. Whoa, reaching there, coming up, finding some inspiration for me in my move. Ha! Sideward seat random. So maybe going sideward works for you, maybe you want to stay straight. Now, this one's awesome. Wiggle on your bum. So one sit bone, then the other, then the other, then the other, then the other. Choo choo. Again, if you've got a bony bum, might not be the best thing. We're only going backwards and forwards. I think I again had a little rhythm and song going on in my head. As you come in, bend the knees and round off. So really, again, big hug. Stretches the back, drops the neck, and then just takes a moment to appreciate. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate your body. Coming up, flipping over onto hands and knees. And this is a thread the needle variation. So to start off with, rock forward and back. Just find your balance in the center between your knees and your arms. And the right arm threads underneath to thread the needle. Opens, and I open up the right leg too. I came back down, I threaded again, and then I went up. Now, my right arm goes forward instead of under. Again, if you like to thread the needle, please keep threading it under, but try something different if you're open to that today. So it threaded, it opened, and I don't have to move my legs, but what I did instead was the other leg. Reach forward, reach under. So a lot of this stuff, if you're used to practicing yoga or Pilates, you might know. So great. Do what you know and then add your own flavour to it as well. There's a certain time and a place to follow, and I think there's a certain time and a place to go, actually, this is what I need today. So, almost falling over. So I left my left leg open, reached, and then I explored, again, slightly different left side to right side. Neither wrong, neither right. It just what it is, and that's what my body felt like. And please, knees come in, feet go flat. Have a sit down on your knees. Reach back. So this is a little hinge. So it's not a round back this time. It's a sit back, long, long spine. Because this is a move we're going to do in high kneeling. So your goal is, so if you want to stay down, please stay down. Your goal is a long body line. I tend to stick my ribs up a wee bit too much. So at some point I put my hands there to go, hang on a minute. Don't stick your boobs too much in the air, Lisa. One arm opens and circles, comes down and up and down. So now if you're just on your knees, it's still fine. You can still lift the arm up. You don't have to come high and low. Hallelujah. Arms to the side, to the back, to the open. Again, play with the space. We've already explored this. Play with the space. And then we lean. Now, arms coming up here is a challenge, so maybe don't. That's why I took mine down, because I wanted to focus on where my body was, which meant I put one hand on my belly, near my lower belly, and the other hand just below my boobs, so I could go, hang on a minute, where are you? Are you overarching, which I didn't want to do. And my hands where they are helps me, so please feel free to put hands on parts of your body that help. Then rolling down, hands go down. Toes tuck under. Walk your feet in, hanging in a fold. Rolling up, pushing into the ground to roll the spine up. And feet, again, just body width or a little bit less. Arms go up. And then this is this feeling of being in a tube. So you turn. My body weight is swaying from the front of my leg to the back of my leg, from my left to my right. And it's swaying around. It's almost like I'm letting the wind take me. And a few times I almost did fall over, especially when I go backwards. But this is about centering. Bringing yourself into where is the middle. And there I go. You don't know where the middle is unless you fall off. So every now and again, you just want to go off center to go, this is what balance feels like in life. Bamboo moment when I was definitely singing This Is Me again. This is me. And then, see, I have a little dance. So feel free, please, have a boogie. Or if you're having a good time, then just go for it. If you want to be a bit more still, be a bit more still. And maybe tomorrow, you want to do something different. Then feet a little bit closer. Take a moment of breathe in, arms come up. Lots of energy coming high through here. Inhale, exhale, just gently bring it down into the earth, into you. And taking that moment just to be here. Just to know that being here is okay. Who you are is okay. We are all, whatever is happening in the world around us, we're all really and truly doing the best we can and doing the best we know how to. And I think we can be super hard on ourselves, so please take a few moments every now and again to give yourself the hug. Be kinder to yourself. Because if we're kinder to ourselves, it means we can be kinder to other people too. And then just nice steady breathing. Please feel free to stay there a little bit longer if it feels what you want to do. Otherwise, thank you very much. I do hope you enjoyed this one. And then thank you. Have a great day and see ya.